What is up, guys? Blast Voice Gamer here with another video. So in the last episode I did Pokemon Showdown with the B team, but I'm not doing the C team Pokemon Showdown yet, because I've got a new game to show you guys. Now it's not going to be like an official Let's Play, but it will be a series. And the reason why it's not an official Let's Play is because a lot of the games that I have on my iPad, which I've been playing on, I've kind of done work on them already, so it's not like at the very beginning, so I wouldn't say that this is a Let's Play. Besides, certain games would have like thousands and thousands of episodes if it was a Let's Play. So it's going to just be a series, that's it. So it's this one addictive RPG that I found in the App Store called Summoner's War, made by a company called Come to Us. Now, this game is, in my opinion, is highly addictive. Like, if you're a fan of like role RPGs in general, and like maybe like Pokemon and any kind of like RPG, then you might like this. I'll put a link down to the to the game in the description. But yeah, you can already tell right about now that this is going to be an interesting game, because I know what you're looking at, dirty-minded things. You're looking at the Bat Lady. I knew it. I'm just joking. But yeah, as weird as this game seems, trust me, it's actually pretty fun. So basically, there's all sorts of monsters, different kinds of people, variety. There's even birds. But yeah, there's all these monsters. In fact, there's 991 of them. I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, Blast Voice Gamer, that's a lot. And it would be, except for this. Let's choose this wolf, for example, Inugami, which reminds me of origami, but whatever. Yeah, so he's pretty cool and all, but they really took a turn for the original when they did this, man. Look, so original. They're all different. Oh, don't worry, their evolutions are even better. Yeah, in this game there's pretty much like evolutions. Yeah, that's right. But guess what? They're no longer Inugami. This one's Crow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the evolution names have, or the evolutions, they have different names. But all in all, they're just the same thing, just a little bit different. Like, different skills. Oh, wait, different skills, but almost all the same. So, yeah. There's technically only about 200 or so unique ones. Everything else is just variants of the other. But yeah, in this game there are 6 types, and I'm going to show you a monster, one of each. There's fire. You can see on right around where the name, there'll be a level. So this one's level 30, and you'll see the element on the bottom left corner. Not by where the monsters are, but yeah. There's water, wind, light, and dark. And much like Pokemon, there's the whole weaknesses and resistances thing. So fire beats wind, wind beats water, water beats fire. And then light and dark just beat each other. So yeah. And the thing is, I've started at level 21, which is why I told you that this is not a Let's Play. Cause, you know, in a normal Let's Play, I usually start at level 1, but I thought, why waste the effort? All this effort. You see stars on every single monster, right around their names, and also the bottom screen, or the bottom part of the screen. These stars pretty much represent how good they are. The stars range from 1 star to 6 stars. I'll show you in the collection. So there's like 1 stars and 6 stars. And let's talk about the color of the stars and all that. So silver stars means that they're just for food. But I'll go over. In fact, I'll go over the stars later on. First, let me tell you how to get the monsters. This is something known as a summon henge. You're basically able to summon monsters if you get like social points, crystals, and some scrolls and all that. You can summon things. And if there are any monsters that you don't like or you think would be good material, you could use them to level up your monsters. See, she'll get to level 14 if she eats this dude or wolf. Yeah, though sometimes, and the amount of stars that you have will determine your max level. 2 stars their max level is level 20, 3 stars is 25, 4 stars is 30, and then 5 stars is 35. That's their max levels. But yeah, if your monster reaches the max levels, I'll just take this fairy in general. So you see that there's 3-star things in each of the squares. That means that you need to have three 3-star monsters in order for her to evolve to a 4-star. Yeah, so you can get any monster in the game to 6 stars. So along with that, each monster has their own specific skills that make them good. Like this one, she has a move that heals her and does all sorts of stuff. I'll get into the battle info once I get past this little thing called Rune. Well, first let's go over Awakening. So with Awakening, it's pretty much just like evolving your monsters, but in order to do that, you need certain materials. And I'll probably have to go over these. So this thing called Essence of Magic and Essence of Wind and all that, they can be found here in what's called the Kyrios Dungeon. The Hall of Magic is where you get that Essence of Magic thing. Every monster needs the Essence of Magic to evolve. Every single monster needs them, no matter what monster they are. Just that they vary, because there are three forms of the Essence of Magic. There's the Essence of Magic Low, the Essence of Magic Middle, and the Essence of Magic High. And then the same thing for all 5 elements, Essence of Fire. Now you might be wondering, how do you get those? Now let's go into item dropped info. So these are all of the dungeons, the Hall of Magic. However, there's a hall for each single element available on a certain day. The Hall of Light is available on Sunday, Hall of Dark is available on Monday, Hall of Fire is available on Tuesday, Hall of Water is available on Wednesday, Hall of Wind is available on Thursday. And then there's no dungeons for Friday and Saturday, so that's why there's no special ones for now. But yeah, each of these dungeons have unique bosses, and you can get some pretty cool stuff from them. But now let's go over this thing called... Oh yeah, wait, not yet. So once you get enough of these essences, you can evolve your monster. Now, I'll go a little bit more into how these stars work. So these silver star things, the silver stars means that the monster can't evolve. Cause you see, even these things can evolve. So if something has a silver star, it can't evolve, and it's not strong to begin with. They're mainly just used for food. So yeah, you can't evolve them, and I wouldn't say that they're useful. However, with the yellow stars is just an average unevolved monster. Almost every monster has yellow stars that are in its pre-evolution, but with the yellow stars, that means that they can evolve. So all of these monsters that have the yellow stars can evolve. Now what about these purple stars? These purple stars indicate the evolutions. As you can see here, this is one of them, and that was the one that I showed you from earlier. Purple stars indicate that a monster has evolved. So for example, let's take this samurai dude named Jun. His pre-evolution is a samurai with yellow stars. Then he gets purple stars when he evolves. I have a few of them with me. Like this dude, this guy, and this dog. Now let's go over something that's known as runes. Now runes, they help monsters out a lot. In a way, it kind of differentiates the monsters, kind of like how EVs and IVs do in Pokemon. So equipping a rune will increase certain stats, and depending on how much stars the rune has, it'll most likely do better. Like this one's a 4-star, and that's a 2-star. Though the one thing also to note is the colors. So every rune has a specific color, and that acknowledges how much power ups they've had. Because you can power up any rune you want. It does cost some money, but it's worth it. So white means that it's normal. It hasn't been awakened yet. However, magic, which is the green one, it shows that the rune has been upgraded at least 3 times. Green runes are obviously better than the white ones. Then it goes to rare, which are blue runes, which are better. Then after the blue runes, it goes straight to hero, which are purple runes that are pretty good. But after hero, it goes to legendary runes. But here's a little problem. Like, let me show you something like this. No, wait, this one. You see, evolving runes or leveling up runes can make the amount of money cost more, and the more and more you level up your runes, the more likely it is gonna fail to power up. Yeah, in this game, like, you can power up runes, but there's a chance that the runes will fail. Let me show you an example with this. So you see, this only costs 400 because it's a 1-star and it's only on its magic form. And you see, now his defense went up by a little bit. But you see, runes help cause that green thing. So you see that plus 1,262 health. Those are because of the runes. Now, each rune has a special ability that if you have enough of them equipped. You see there, it's a set effect, energy, and shield. Let's go over a whole bunch of them. So this one is known as energy. What it does is, if you have 2 of them set on here, which you can have up to 6 runes here, if you equip 2 of them, then your health will get increased by 15. And it'll only increase as you add more energy runes. Now let's talk about his other one, shield. Let's do it in order. Blade. Equipping 2 of these will increase the rate that you get critical hits by 12. Like, critical hits aren't like Pokemon where they do ×3 damage. They only do, at default, they only do an extra half damage. However, you can increase it. You see these stats right under those, right under the HP, attack, defense, and speed. That's crit rate, crit damage, resistance, and accuracy. Crit rate's pretty simple, just how often you get crits. Crit damage is also pretty simple, like how much damage your critical hits will do. Resistance is a little bit harder to hold on to. Good. What resistance does is you'll have so that's 15% resistance. So with resistance, it lowers the damage that you get, even if it's a super effective hit. So the higher percentage of you getting a resistance, that means the more likely you are to survive. And then accuracy, which is how often you'll get super effective hits, which in this game are known as crushing hits. And not very effective hits are called glancing hits. Yeah, it's pretty interesting game. So yeah, each single set of rune has their own effects. However, you see this has attack plus 35%. Some of them only need 2, like this one, Blade. You only need to put 2 pieces in to increase crit rate. However, some of them, such as like Fatal, you need to equip 4 runes to get the set effect. So you see, if I take any of these out, it'll no longer get its attack plus 35%. But Revenge is a 2-set rune that gives you a 15% chance to counter any attack. Now that I've gone over the basic info, let's talk a little bit more about I'll talk a little bit more of some of the basic stuff. So these 3 things are where you get your money. These blue crystals are pretty much your money. You use them to, power up, summon monsters, power them up, buy some stuff from this nice store, which this is a nice store that resets every hour, but gives you a whole bunch of like good runes and like monsters that you could buy. You won't have to worry about that for now. That's like a place where you could level up your monsters. This is where you could like craft monsters or like fuse them. I forgot what that does. I don't know. This is our assistant named Elia. Tapping on her will give us a whole bunch of stuff that we could do. So you see there's like events, the point roulette event, some secret lizard man dungeon, guild battle victories and all that. I guess I should talk about guilds now. So, well, first let's talk about friends. You can add friends easily by just going to the add friend button, requests to see if anyone requests you, invite friends from Facebook, and some other things. So with these friends, there's this gift button, which I can't do right now, but when they're available, you can give them, and you get these special heart things. Now, what these heart things do is when you get 100 of them, which you get 10 per every gift that you send someone, or every gift that people send to you. So once you get 100, you can do a social summon. These are pretty much no better than these unknown scrolls. That you see over to like the very right, it's like it says 1 star 1 to 3. This means that the only amount of stars that the highest amount of stars or lowest amount of stars that they'll give is here. So the unknown scroll will only give you from 1 star to 3 stars. Mystic scroll will only give you from 3 stars to 5 stars. Same here with the crystal one, and then this one will only give you 1 to 3 stars. It'll show you how much. Oh yeah. One more thing before we can fully get away from this. When you go into like certain dungeons, and you'll get pieces to collect certain monsters. Once you get the amount needed, you can just summon the monster easily. So yeah. Now I've talked a little bit. Oh wait. Still have to talk more about the friends. So yeah, you can easily add friends. Once you have friends, you can go here. This is the normal like chat with people around the world. And then there's this private chat thing. Yeah, I'm talking with this one guy. Hold on. Oh. And just to promote, guys, I'm gonna go to my guild and say I'm making a Yeah, emojis don't seem to work in this game for some reason. Let's talk a little bit about the chat. So you can talk with people around the world. You can talk to your guild, or just talk to people, like certain people that are your friends, or just people that you find in the game in general. So yeah, so you could like chat with your friends, but let's talk about guilds. Now, guilds cost a lot of money to make, which is why I'm not a guild leader. Yay. So with guilds, there's so much things that you can do. Like, you can invite people to the guilds. You see, this is my my leader is a guild. But yeah, once you're in guilds, you can do these things called guild battles. You basically fight off against other people and their defense. And if you win, then you'll get these special guild point things. If you collect enough of them, then you can get special rewards. However, you see how on some of them it says 1 per week or 3 per week or something like that? There's a certain limit that you can have per week, and the weeks don't reset on Sunday or Monday morning actually. So yeah, it's pretty nifty, but it's pretty nifty, but the fact that you have to wait a week is kind of bad. Okay, I think we should end this with just one little battle. Now, I'm going to try and find someone in the arena who's going to be, like, super easy to beat. Yeah, my team's kind of weak, because you see, these guys, you don't want to mess with, because if you lose these, you lose your rank. Not that dude. Too strong. Yes. For some reason, like you start off with a 1,000 as your, like, sword thing, which is, like, your rank. But then there are, like, these, like, weak people, which if you beat them, you go up. But I've only gone up, like, 100. And now everyone's 10 times, or, like, 2 times, it's, like, twice as strong as I am. So, yeah, probably not gonna just end it off with Arena. So, let's end it off with, let's end it off by fighting a dragon. So, yeah. You see, it tells you what element it is, and what the crystals do, and all that. So this is wind. So you know how I said fire beats wind. So, oh, I forgot to talk to you about something. Certain monsters have something that's known as an leader skill. Now, if they're put in the front, which is the leader, then their skill will activate, and if it's certain like skills are pretty good, like for just all monsters in general. Like this increases the attack power of all monsters by 25. However, some of them are like certain attributes. This one, it'll only increase defense of fire monsters. Then some are for very specific things. Like this leader skill will only allow you to get resistance out in the arena. This ability allows you to increase your HP in the dungeons. And yeah, this one allows you to do stuff in guild battles. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But, let's actually try to play the game. Now, I worked a little bit on all my people. So let me tell you a little bit about that Viking dude. So I gave him 3 shield runes, and you only need 2 to activate the skill. What the shield runes do is it gives health equivalent to a shield equivalent to 15% of their health. So then just do that. You see, like every single monster has different moves, and they all do different things. Okay, she's going to attack that dude, and then you see his attack gets decreased. You see that resistance thing? That lowers the amount of damage that it takes. Ooh, mini dragon. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Oh, its defense is down. Now with this means that you can do more damage to it. See, it did 1,000 or so. Okay, you got rid of that dude. Lowered his attack. Did that. But yeah, you have like different abilities. Some are like good healers. There's like healers, attackers, all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. See what that samurai did? That ability called Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. So what it does is it gives him a shield, and what happens is that he won't really take damage. However, on his next turn, he'll unleash an attack that's gonna do so much damage. Does like a lot. I could show you. Oh dang! I probably might not even get to that. Yeah, I didn't. Oh well, at least you could have seen him look cool. I'm gonna end off this video today. I'll explain more about this game later on, but that was pretty fun. I guess I'll finish it off by just summoning one of the scrolls to see what it looks like, so that you guys can see what it looks like. And we got this frog thing. It's a 1-star silver monster. Now before we end this, might as well talk about it. So you see how it says unable to awaken, however these ones with the yellow stars can awaken? That's why. It's pretty much only used for food. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video off here. thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where things will be a little bit more exciting. Goodbye.